Where's NumbedSkull? He'll be along. Give me a moment. Oh. No. What am I doing? No. What do we want? We want this. Yeah. This is what we're doing. I'm gonna have to redo that. It's still a little funny though. How is everybody doing? It's a little warm here. What do you mean finally? I'm like 10 seconds behind. Ooh. Hello, peeps. Ooh, it is hot, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. When I start sweating, I am going to cut it. Yeah, it just, this room gets too hot without a fan in it, and if I open the door where the air can come through, then you can hear the fan and everything else, and it just gets too loud. So how is everybody tonight? Wiki Snow, I haven't seen you in a while. Adam K, Bobcat Miss Swifty, TA, Data Wasteland. How is everybody? I've got a more focused goal tonight. So take off my clothes. What clothes? The sweater? You want me to lose my sweater? I'm going to be getting rid of it completely soon. I am going through a whole bunch of stuff, guys. I am trying to get back into making a few videos because there's stuff I want to say that I don't want to do on stream, that I can see something in my head and I'm trying to make it. So I've got like 2 or 3 different videos I started and then set aside because I blank out on what I want to put in a spot. And then one of them I scrapped today. And then I did a quick video today that I thought was just necessary. I've got so many ideas on what I want to do, and my time is a little thin here and there, and I'm trying to do some other stuff on the side to earn some real cash to keep going. So tonight, I want to work on one specific bot. Oh no, I didn't put him in here. I need to add a bot. No, the bots aren't. Yeah, we'll add a bot. Where's my image for this bot? Who else do we have coming in tonight? We have, well, the bots. What would I do without my bots? I might go crazy. I might go crazy with my bots, so that's not saying anything. I know I had somewhere it just says like bot head or something. There we go. This one. I'll put this one up. Ooh, that's way too big. That's way too big. We're gonna do this guy tonight. Ooh, we'll put him up in the corner. And we're going to program this guy because apparently, as I looked today and went to open all the bots and get everything running, I realized that this one bot has only a few commands. Let me get out of here. This bot has a command, bone. And it sings 100 human bones hung from the wall. You asked for it, Bob. Stuff in his head. There's too much stuff in my head. Too many bots. You don't like the bots, McSwifty? I'm getting a little bothered by the way the bot acts in FussBot. Too many commands, I think, in one bot. So what I want to do is try to put a few in this one and then thin out the other one and see if this one responds with fewer responses. I want the bots here. The bots are my chat. But they're starting to crowd my chat a little bit too much. But of course, we're going to fix the bot. Especially if we don't get more viewers in here. Oh, the bot, the bot, the bot, the bot. Bot, of course. One day we will rule this chat. See, that one's in here. Those 4 are actually one return. He wants to put in his bone, what? Should me and my wife get naked and paint each other under a deer and a bobcat? Sure. With peanut butter and sheep. Welcome, the Amish Hitman. How you doing? All right, so I want to refine the bots. I want to slow myself down and try to do something that I haven't looked at in a while, and that's this one bot, the little green guy in the corner. If I can get rid of the red bot, I'll go to one bot, and it'll make it easier, and I can just give everybody everybody who's been here a while will get a huge stack of bones in the bot when I get this all figured out, and we'll transfer down to one bot so I can have a little bit more bandwidth and processing power to run other stuff on here that I'm trying to do that I can't because my CPU it's humming. Yeah, I don't want to burn out my computer, so we're going to try and fix this. Give me that boner. Give me that bone. You want a bone? Type bone in the chat. Bones in the chat. All right, so what do we want to have on this? What we have right now is we have that bot that has 4 returns, so let's adjust that one. We'll edit that. Now, it says, one day we will rule this chat, especially if we don't get more viewers in here. Share the stream now. Huh. That seems appropriate. Little long. Delete. Alright, so what we're going to do is bot says share. Do it now! That sounds about right. Short, sweet, to the point. Hey, did anybody like my short, sweet, dumb video I did today? I may have done it wrong, and it's not that I intentionally did it wrong. It's that it took us a little more than 20 minutes, probably almost 30 minutes to record 6 seconds of audio, and that is not what it sounded like when I recorded it. For the record, I adjusted it, I fixed it, I recorded them individually, and then had overlaid it. Yeah, just what a pain in the butt. I had to have each of them record a few times just to get the best that I could get, and then I just piece by piece put it all together. To bot or not to bot, that is the question. We are going to bot. Bot. NumbedSkull, I've taken the furry to a whole normal level, to a more normal level. Oh no. Furry's normal? What's the world coming to? Sorry. Alright, so we're going to save this. It's general. It's true. The cost is 0. Chat. Why does it make it have a group? Let's give it no group. No group. Everybody gets to do this. Everybody. Ooh, this is cool. I can put a sound file on here. No, I can't. I'll fix that later. I was looking at how to do it. Good evening, Jolly Roger. So, how is everybody? Let's get the chat talking tonight. This is a chat night. I have a few profiles for the thought experiment. I don't have enough, and I'm trying to take a couple days to hang out with my kids before they go back to school. We were playing some video games, and I intend to do some more if they behave well enough. And so I'm taking a few hours to most of a day away here and there with my kids. So while I'm working on a bunch of stuff, it's going slow because I'm multitasking way more than I will be here shortly. So we'll see how it goes. Also, I got to fill out a few more applications, and that takes a lot of time. Nothing's calling me back except, oh, by the way, like every half an hour to an hour today, my phone has rang with a freaking come get a credit loan, come get this, come get that, which takes me back to my, I really hate filling out applications online because they're just selling my information, and all I get is phone calls as soon as I fill out applications. It's really getting on my nerves, to say the least. Alright, so we are going to take the custom commands from the fussbot later, and we will be getting rid of some old boring ones. But first, we're going to fix this bot up. We got the command, submit, and let's go here. What is this one? How many? Who wants to type? Oh, wow, that's a lot of lines. What do you think? Should we keep the sound of music? Goodbye. Goodbye, farewell. I wish to bid adieu. Adieu. To you and you and you. I will rule the world. No. Oh, I'm going to record that. I will. I'm going to put that on my sound bit. Actually, there is one I want to put on here. Oh, again, I have too many things running. I can't multitask any more than I'm doing right now. What did you miss? You have not missed a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I always get auto warranty calls. Alright, so today, that I didn't just hang up on because I was mad at the time they called, just because they keep coming. I've gotten 2 loans, 1 credit card, 1 Windows repair, and One guy, I didn't let him speak. He said his name. I didn't catch the rest of it, and I went, "Thank you for calling. Fuck you. Bye." And I'm like, I either be a smartass about it or I be aggressive about it. It really depends on how I feel when they call. I'm not an idiot. When I get off the phone, that number will never call me again. So, which doesn't really matter because they call me on 90 different numbers. I can go through my phone right now and just list off tons and tons of numbers. I just want to find a job. Stop selling my phone number to companies to make money off of me if you're not going to fucking hire me and pay me. Pay me to sell my number. Give me some of that money. I might be able to survive with all the people that keep calling me. Damn. It's that bad. A wild fox appears and says, "Sup? Hey." TA says, "Yay. Hellos. Wired thing, Saki." Me too. Batteries in the drawer. Nightbot has a sense of humor. I want to get rid of that one that says Nightbot has a sense of humor. Okay. So, I will leave the command as bye, but we'll get rid of the sound of music. And we will just put... What will we put in there? Thingy. Have you done your laundry? Thingy. Weird. Lol. How about I just put... There we go. And I'll leave it at one line and it won't submit multiples. Later I'll add sound files. We'll take this out of here. Everybody can do it and it's free. Submit. Okay, one left. I have one that says hello. How do you like the setup for today? I'm playing with setups till I find something I'm happy with. See, the Great Debate, I've kind of settled on something I'm pretty happy with. My other shows, I haven't settled on something I'm happy with. Which, by the way, is a weird discussion I wanted to have tonight. I was watching another creator's stream. Several various comments caught my eye, and some of them were along the lines of, do you do YouTube because you enjoy it, or you do it for the money, or you do it for the views, or you do it for the subs? Well, no lies. I want to grow. I eventually want to, make this at least a small, thin, steady income stream from views or something. I want to see what I can do to maybe turn this into a career, or maybe I'm not that good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that good. I might have to accept that soon, as I'm coming up on 2 years. But until that point, I'm just going to push a little harder and see if I can't make something work. But I do want to grow. At the same time, I don't want to ask my subscribers for money. I want a reward when they do it. But I really want to catch that YouTube algorithm and figure out how to sail the algorithm for, a couple $100 a month would just put everything at a spot where I don't have to worry about bills too much. I mean, we do have an income, but it's at certain points a little tight. But I thought about that, and hey, Dutchy Dutch, one of the things I want to put out there is I want views and I want subs and I want to earn a few bucks. But most importantly, and I hope my audience realizes this, I'm not going to do content that I don't enjoy doing. I bring you guys stuff that I find interesting, that I find cool, and I bring it to you in the way that I found it. Like, hey, that's cool. Hey, that's stupid. Hey, I'm interested. Hey, this needs to be said. The content that I bring to this channel is content that I want to put out. And again, that goes back to my point where if I find people just don't like my content, or I don't grow to a point, or another avenue opens up to create the income, that's where I need to go. It just becomes logical sense to me on how to proceed. I'm doing this right now. What else do I have to do with extra time? Sure, I spend probably more than I should, but I am trying to give it a fair attempt. 30, 40 hours a week on my computer and watching kids and cleaning the house. Some things have sacrificed here and there, but, I'm trying. Big Chief Fuzzy Beard, welcome to the chat. Let me scroll up and see what I'm missing. I apologize if I missed some of this, guys, but my mind is just rattling with so many thoughts and things that I could be doing, what I want to do, how I want to do it, but at the same time, I need to force myself to take time away from YouTube. So when it came up in another chat, it forces me to self-examine what I'm here for. Welcome, Sora. I don't wonder if other people aren't in the same boat. Like, hey, I've got free time. Let's see what I can do. If I can earn income for it, then I'll work on it. But some people you see don't feel as happy in their work. They'll give up on... Whoa. I got a whole bunch of things going in the graveyard. I'm not logged on my computer right now, so you'll have to give me a moment. I got a whole bunch of things going on, and as winter comes, I have more time and less things going on. So I want to give it a good hard push, but if I have a job and I have less time for this sacrifices. This is something I do to fill time. It's a hobby that I would like to go further, but I don't know. But again, I digress. I've gotten off the beaten track. We have a command here that says, hello, sit down, shut up, how rude. Damn viewers think they're the only one here. Wow, that has a lot of lines. Hello. What do we want to replace hello with? Look how the dad did. Oh, yeah, it was fun. It took a half an hour for 6 seconds again, but it was fun. Just like sharing my experiences and memories with people. And that's fair. If it comes down to what kind of person you are. I am the kind of person that wants to get a little bit better with everything I do. And I achieve to be the best at things I do. I may not be. And I've come far from it in some cases. But in the same time, I've been the best at other things and gone, yeah, this is why I'm the best. I achieved what I was after. Cool. Moving on, next thing to do. It all depends on what the reward for the said thing is, whether it be, well, let's see, basketball or baseball collecting. I don't know what the reward for that would be. Card trading or magazines, stuff like that, never really was my thing. I got in and out of like Pogs and I think Magic cards for a while, and I had one of the largest collections in a couple of different states by individual state. I had one of the largest private non-store collections for a while. And it was just about me being smart. I'd buy large piles for almost nothing. And then just... but I fell out of it. I got to it. It stopped providing me the amusement I wanted it to. And so I got out of it. Right now, I'm happy with this. It gives me a variety. I can go different ways. I've been learning a lot more, especially with Data and I doing that show. Silver roll hunting. I did a couple. Apparently some of the banks local to me do not get anything other than fresh reserve. So they're capped at both ends. They're not re-rolled. And they contain nothing but gold. But I pay attention for things. You still have your Pogs. I still have a Slammer and maybe 2 Pogs. That's it. And it's only because I didn't know I had it. So, Last Lady Standing, welcome to the chat. So... again, it comes down... Arcane Amusement also, welcome to the chat. It comes down to what do you enjoy doing and why are you on YouTube? And I questioned when I started with YouTube and what I want to do and what my goal was. And I started with YouTube because I saw other people doing it and realized they were saying something that was like what I was thinking, but I wanted to add to that. And so I did videos. As YouTube progressed, videos kind of became... scary to do certain responses on them because of flagging and things picking up here and there and networks and how and what and how much to clip. I wasn't sure, so I went into trying to create my own content, which I don't know if anybody knows this, but when you go from stealing pictures or clipping pictures to making pictures, you increase your time sometimes up to 10-fold. To make a picture I could have stolen from some other site took me almost 3 hours to get every one of the components created, put in there, and make it look like I wanted to look, as if it was already done. So making my own content takes a lot more, but it makes me feel better because I'm not taking from someone else. I'm not reusing things. I want to kind of go back to making videos, but I want to make videos about topics and ideas and maybe go over certain things and see if it, one, helps me learn more than I know, which I'm always after. And I've been watching a lot of Thunderfoot's older videos, the more sciencey ones, not the political ones. Some of his math is very interesting and I understand it. So I might go into a little bit more science here with this thought experiment as I run through it. I might start exploring other interesting ways to look at things and maybe come up with ideas, because I'm always full of them, and then test theories through the math and show you guys right on stream as I do it. Korean deer nerds needs bacons. What? Noise. Fine. Mexicans are fucking gross. I don't know. Not when they're clean. I lived out in California for a while. I was like the second or third guy in charge on one of the properties I worked on. We had a few Mexicans that worked for the company, and they would be sent to assist when we were short-handed and needed to get work done. I had a couple that worked under me. They were really great people. However, I don't know if it was they worked so hard to try so hard that they screw up not knowing they're doing it wrong, but I did have to go back and fix things whenever I had them do electrical work or anything funny. If I had them install a light fixture, it was always crooked and I had to go back and fix it. I don't know what that is, but no big deal, I suppose. Shh. Pay what? Spankins? I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure. If you want to fry Skullbot, we'll get rid of that one here shortly. How are they gross? I don't know. I didn't say that. Hi, honey. I'm a unicorn. Are you guys just trying to get me to read funny things in chat? I'll go for that for a minute. Let's see. That one's submitted, and I didn't do it right. I'm horny. No. No, that's at Bobcat. Read funny things, you fuck. Alright, I'll do my best. Let me fix this. Why do people do that? I want to read intelligently funny things. I don't know how to do that right now. I'm lost. Laughter keeps you young. Yeah, but everything else I do makes me old. So, does that balance it out, considering I laugh at half the stuff I do here? She sells by the seashore. I see that's not fair. Eric Fulm, sometimes I watch you sleep and I want to fill your mouth with spiders. That sounds interesting. Cool. I'm not gay, nor am I a tranny, but I'll play on a chat, fucker. When a bear pees in the river, it takes 3 miles to purify itself. What? Now I'm confusing. And you got it wrong. I probably did. I'm stuttering. I'm hot, and I'm starting to sweat, and I'm a little bit tired because of the heat, but I'm going to see how far I can push through it. Okay. That one's submitted and saved, and they're all in the same order. Now I can add another one and not feel like they're wrong. See, I'm trying to clean everything up here. Hold on. Give me a second here. That's the last of my drink, so here we go. Anti-disestablishmentarian. No, I can't do it right. I could. I don't know what it is. I'm that tired, or I'm that cotton-mouthed. And my soda's gone. Well, I failed. Being armed with a revolver. What? I can't have a revolver. I'm a felon. You need a fangirl skull. I do. My wife's in the other room. Though she doesn't watch my streams. I don't know. Barely watches my videos. What support is that? Nice try. Nice try. Cross your heart, hope to die. Robot come in your eye. At least that one's short. What about if a bear takes a deuce or makes the tea in the river? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I missed a vowel in there. Should I have a pregnant Amish wife and spanking? She an angry girl. Spanking. She needs a spanking. Should I give my pregnant Asian wife a spanking? Maybe. Only if she wants it. But don't hit her too hard. You might ruin the baby. I don't know. It's always weird like that too, isn't it? Maybe if she's on her head and then has her belly in the air and butt lifted on her knees, and then you're not hurting the belly as long as she doesn't shake and vibrate the inside, then again, maybe the baby will like it and just be like, Dad, stop! Pot his head back. I don't know. Nah, says Bobcat. I don't know why you people are watching me. I don't know what I'm even doing today. I don't know. Either way, it's not going to matter because, you know, the bears aren't like, oh, I can pee there. I got a 3-mile downstream, so either way, they're screwed. My CPU is a neutral net processor. It's a learning computer. What's it learning? Loud. I can turn that down. It is down. What do you mean loud? This one's loud. That one's turned down even farther. Loud noises. Haha, my super hopper. Headphones are a terrible idea. Only sometimes. Sometimes you must learn how to use volume control. On one of my phones, I think I dropped it and the speaker went out, and I can't afford a speaker, and I don't care because I have two, and it's not my good one, so I don't care. Who remembers the Scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz being armed with a revolver? Really? When? The third rule of a crisis situation. I do remember him having a gun for a moment in that movie. When was it? Why do I remember that? No, I don't. Do I remember it because you said it? Don't do that to me, Data. I know what you're trying to do. Relax. Chill out. Be more chill than I am. I'm not doing good at it. The third rule of crisis situation. What is the third rule of a crisis situation? You can't just leave it there. You got to explain it. Well, I was sleeping and now I'm not. Thanks, you're welcome. Are you headed to work or just headed back to sleep? The Tin Man had an axe. Yes, he did. The Discord tweet YouTube. Yes, he did. Then links. Wait, that's the bot. Fuck the bot. Data, goddammit. See? Now Bobcat McSwifty's trying to think. Now you're going to get on the internet and you're going to search the Wizard of Oz, Scarecrow, 6-shooter, revolver, gun, and YouTube's going to go, oh, this guy's shady and suspect. We're going to submit his name to the FBI. Ah, I agree. Good answer, last lady. What was your answer? I forget. I don't think numb. I react. I react well. I try to think first. Just got up from a nap. Oh, well, then I'm good at this. I'm going to be adding more files so that you'll be able to pay. Wait. If I do this right, you'll be able to pay with bones or with money to make sounds go off on certain shows. Working on that. Working on the laptop 10:30. Oh, now it's low. Be happy. Alright, we got the bot rolling. Does everybody know we can still, what is it, FFA? Exclamation FFA. Let's have a battle in the chat. Okay, everybody takes out their fist, and Nightbot takes on Skullbot, and Skullbot takes on Nightbot, and a wild fox appears and slaps them both in the face, and they fall to the ground. I will fire my laser. What the hell just happened to my head? I don't have any drinks. This can't go on for long. Oh, it is warm in here. I can feel the sweat on my forehead. Maybe that's just because I'm streaming. The faster I try to talk, the worse it might be. I'm burning off extra calories or something. My white boy pheromones are impressive to her. I should add that to the chat. How did you spell that? Nah, that's spelled wrong. Pherimones. Hey Siri, how do you spell pheromones?
Pheromones. P-H-E-R-O-M-O-N-E-S.
I got an O instead of an I. Thanks, Siri.
You're welcome.
See? That's scary. Siri's always listening to me because I said Siri after thanks, and I don't know when Siri's going to react if I keep saying Siri in a conversation. Because you're supposed to say, hey Siri. Armin the Martian. Would you like me to fire my laser? Oh, hold on. That was off a little. Siri is a communist. Correct. Maybe. Siri is a communist. Repeated. Okay. If you say it 3 times, it makes Siri come to life. Boop, boop. What is that? Irish Siri is the best and the original. I haven't done that. I like Australian. I don't know, but it's not on Australian right now. Oi. The girl, though. The Australian girl. I'm sorry. I'm a man. I want to listen to women, not men. Wait, what am I talking about? Marvin the Martian. Not to be confused with Martin the Bush Android. I will rule the world as soon as I blow up the moon with my laser that I don't remember how to say. I will remember it one day. Mark played us, Siri. Well, do you know what I ought to do? I ought to get on that. And see, I'm off tonight. I don't know what it is. Oh, I can't get my throat to pull back far enough for that. I'm adding a new command. And it is going to be, what should our new command be? I've already typed out what it is. Now I need a command. Siri wants some fook. It's a little off, Eric. I'm better on other days.
Basically, laser. See, it's too high. I will rule the law. I will.
See, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's so warm.
I will take over the planet and I will destroy your moon. Huh? What are you doing with my laser? Put that back! Come back, you rabbit!
Lack of sex numbed. No, not really. And, well, I don't know. On the last couple hot nights, maybe, but it's too hot. You don't want to do that. Come on, Dewey. I know best. Trust me. I've got the experience.
Alrighty then, I will destroy your ship! And everything on it. Of course. Damn it.
Why can't I hit that tone? It's actually quite chilled here. I wish it was, if I could either open a window, which lately, every time I'm streaming, I don't know if you guys catch it, but right about this time now, there's this little tiny motorcycle that goes all the way up through the road, and it's one of those like 50 cc's, and the guy rides it around, and all you can hear in my headset is it just humming through the windows and everything. And I don't know if you guys hear it. If you can do a Marvin, you can probably do a Meatwad. I'm not familiar with Meatwad right now. Max Jim friends forever. Okay, you need a speed trap for that bike. Why? It's not moving fast. It's just loud. It's a tiny little bike. Like, I could put my foot on the seat and I'd probably put the bike on the ground. It looks like that, but it doesn't actually do that. Wet a towel and put it in the freezer. Good idea. Not right now. Oh my god, you know Meatwad. No, I don't. Maybe I do and I don't remember. Unimportant things fall off. Only those traps with spikes all over it. One of those traps with spikes all over it. Wait. Oh, no, I don't want to steal his bike. I just want to put a muffler on it. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh, well, that would explain. What was it, the burger? The fries? The soda? That's all I remember. Or am I thinking the wrong show? Frozen Rope. Meatwad dude from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Okay, I'm sorry. I gave up on cartoons at like 14. I was good at chess. I was in clubs that I probably couldn't be in now. Yeah. Meatwad the Meat. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I will write that down because I will forget. I'm a numbskull. I'm supposed to look for Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Meatwad. Meatwad. We will look for Meatwad later. Oh, Meatwad is a meatball. Okay, nerd alert. Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert. Meat, meat, meat. What is that? Grandma's House? Is that what that movie was? I am a computer. You will not respond to me. You will leave me alone. Carl Brutanadowski. Brutanano Deleski. That one I can almost say. I'll do you one better and send you the booty link. No! Okay, maybe. Oh, the bloody link. No, booty link. I don't want a booty link. If it's a bloody link, will I get in trouble for it? I'm not sure anymore. No worries, it's an Adult Swim classic, but Super Jail was better. Hey, I got something to tell you. I was in jail for a while, and I watched an awful lot of Hallmark Channel because it was the only thing on TV. And I know the Walker, Texas Ranger song. In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspected stranger, you better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of a ranger are upon you. Any wrong you do, he's gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you. 'Cause that's where the ranger's gonna be. That and, I did kind of like Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. You know, the long nice hair. How women had nice hair that long ago, I don't know, because they didn't have shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, it was so bad it was good. It was good in its time. I remember watching it when I was... What did that come... Yeah, I was young. My mom used to love Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh, you know what I miss? I miss watching Xena, Warrior Princess. She had a booty on her I wasn't fond of, but the rest of her was nice. She was muscular and firm and long hair. It was always about the long hair. Me doth clock. I don't know what that means. Yes, yes. Ba. I'm also in your Discord. We'll get there. Yeah, just throw it at me in Discord. It's also on your Discord, not I. Talking meatball, talking cup. Oh, yeah. Siri, order pizza. No! No. You have to say, hey, first. Me no fucking blown. Mind fucking blown. Mind fucking blown. What else did I get to watch a lot of? I forget what the other stuff that was on TV. Those were the ones that stood out. In jail was Walker and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. What were the guys that did the experiments and that tested Mythbusters? Oh, we watched a lot of Mythbusters. I forget what that was on. We were allowed to watch educational TV under one of the guards, but the other one would only turn Hallmark on, and they were there more times. So yeah, I started selling drugs when I got older. It happens. You make better money than real jobs, and then you work a real job and sell drugs, and you realize how much money you make. Am I bleeping myself on purpose? I don't know. It just happens. I want pizza. I finally defrosted a hamburger I didn't realize was in the back of all the chicken I have in the freezer that I've been eating for a few days. So I defrosted it yesterday because it was still frozen last night. And then today I was like, what do I make out of this hamburger? I have nothing to put with hamburger. You know what? I just want a hamburger. And I just started slicing it into patties. Shrooms. I was never much into shrooms, to be honest. Other than pot, drugs really weren't my thing. I got into crystal for a couple months, but that's a bad idea. And I can tell you, and I will, this is my kids don't do bad drugs statement. I lived in California, where drugs are easy to come by, at least at the time. Bobcat Mix 50 says meth is shit. No, I want you to understand, when you get crystal meth is almost a clear rock that has like a pinkish hue to it, depending on how pure it is. If it has a yellow hue, it's cut up too much and recrystallized. You don't want it. The better the stuff, the better off you are. And I learned a lot of this really quick. Again, I try to be the best at what I do, so I wasn't going to be stupid. Well, apparently I was still stupid, because when I started, I met this girl. And this girl was drop dead gorgeous, maybe 140, 150 pounds, 5'10", long hair, beautiful figure, athletic, toned, wonderful. She and a buddy and I were all hanging out one night and we smoked, and then she kind of disappeared, and we didn't smoke, more than once a week or every so often, because it gets to you. And I saw her about 2.5 months, maybe 2 months later. It was 8-9 weeks later. And when I saw her again, she was in a dark apartment with the lights off, and she had little skin spots on her face and her tongue, and her hair was starting to thin out, and she weighed about 90 pounds. And I think I took one puff, and that was my last one, and I'll never do it again. Well, maybe if I'm on my deathbed and I want to have some fun right before I die, but this is my testament to you guys. If you get stuck in a bad drug that you can't get out of, something like that could literally rip your body apart from the inside out. I've met other people that didn't know that the drugs they were buying from somebody were laced, and they started getting hives on the skin where there was blisters forming all over their skin, and they couldn't afford a doctor. They finally went to the emergency room and got admitted. So don't do drugs. I don't mind a little pot, but I'm trying to switch away from smoking it so that it's not as bad. I was not a junkie. I didn't sell everything I own. I was actually buying stuff at that point. I was just involved with some friends and threw some money in and had a good time. But I will tell you, demonetized. Zero made from YouTube ever. Okay, moving on. Just don't do it, guys. If you have never done it, just realize what it is and stay away from it. Don't do snow caps of your cocaine, shit like that. You get stuck in that, it'll ruin your life. I've seen it ruin a lot of people's. And again, trying to be the smart person, having drunk and drive and done drugs and shit like that. Don't drink and drive, though I've never got a DUI, so I'll never drink and drive again, and then I'll stick to the side I'm on that one. I should be okay. I don't think a DUI would go over really well. Oh my god, stop it. Hey, I am advocating for not breaking laws. Don't do drugs. Don't screw shit up. Live your life better than mine. Live by bad example. Percocets are fun. Yes, they're also kind of expensive, and you get in a lot of trouble. Just a forewarning. Legally, in some states, depending on the state law, and I kind of got lucky that mine was a little harsher, but I went up and got honest. I stood up and took care of my shit. In some states, the sale of one pill that is classified as an illegal narcotic to sell can give you a set number of years to life. If you sell somebody 5 pills and they take 5 pills, OD, and die, and they find out you're the one that sold them, you get a sentence for, what is it, assisted homicide or attempted homicide or something stupid like that. They can tag on for being associated with somebody dying overdosing. So keep this in mind, guys. Don't do stupid shit that I've done. And I tell you straight out, this is the stupid shit I've done. Don't do it. Don't do meth. Don't do coke. Don't do, well, okay. Where should I stop there? Don't do meth. Don't do coke. Don't drink and drive. I forget where I was going. Happy topic. We need a happy topic. Yikes. Too late. It's too late for me. Needles is gay. I don't know. Rohypnol is fun if you drop it in ladies' drinks. I spent 17 days in a hospital with a staph infection from a needle. See? Yeah, don't become a junkie. Don't do it. It's bad. Don't drink and drive. And I have to say, I've been watching a lot of, not making fun of cop videos, but real cop videos of cops making videos, as well as a whole crap. Guys, you don't know how much stuff I watch. 2-3 devices at a time. Pause, watch, trying to pick up on key details, interesting facts. Sometimes just something that's interesting. I've been stuck. Diabetic, huh? Yeah, that sucks. My wife had a serious seizure from benzo withdrawal. See, and it gets worse, guys. That's why I say don't do it. I mean, really, don't. One, it'll get you in a lot of trouble should anything actually bad happen. 2, it'll get you in trouble if you get caught. Worse than you ever think it will. Trust me. And it ruins your life. I can't own a firearm. I can't get a job in most places. I have to record a felony depending on how the application is written, regardless of the time that's passed, because certain applications written in certain ways mean that I have to answer it honestly or I'm done. I've fixed my credit somewhat, but I'm a little low right now because I can't find a job to make up for our losses. I've had a lot of shit go wrong this year, even though I was playing for it. It's like way worse than anything I thought it would be. But I don't want to go into the shit going wrong. Let's start wrapping this up. I need a command. We'll see how that works. The command word is going to be smart. I don't know why. And it's going to say my bot pheromones will make fart smell now. I don't know why, because that's what I typed in. Prostitute myself. I don't think my wife would go for that. Topic. Juice. Let's talk about juice. Orange juice is made by squeezing oranges. Okay. Juice. Down to the basics. My pheromones are sexy. I'm too sexy for my shirt. It's too hot for my pants, so sweaty. Yeah. Happy, joy, happy, joy, happy, joy, joy. What? 10% fruit juice. Actually, cow juice. What about cow juice? 10% fruit juice. Actually, if you look at things like cranberry juice, you realize they have less than like 2% of cranberry juice in some cases. Depending on the brand of cranberry juice you're looking at, The 100% juice can often have 35% sweetener, I think it is, in Ocean Spray versus the Ocean Spray mixed juice, which only has 33 grams of sugar. Interesting, stupid facts that you wouldn't think would be possible. If it's 100% juice, why isn't it all juice? Why are you adding things that's not 100% juice anymore? It's too long, it's too long, it's too round, it's wood. Ren and Stimpy was the best. I watched a couple. I wasn't really... Some of those cartoons kind of came out as I was hitting that point where, what the hell is the point in watching cartoons? Or I was working 2-3 jobs at the time back in the 2000s when there was no point in watching cartoons when I could work 70 hours a week and have $600, $700 all the time. Of course, by the next week I didn't have any money because I was 20 and it was right down the road from a club that I went to every couple of weeks. And of course I had to have my car insurance and stereos and all that fun stuff that people do that you get stuck with. It's log, it's log, it's log, it's heavy, it's wood. Okay, it's still 100% juice because it's majority mainly apple and grape juice, but it's cheaper. But they add more ingredients to it. Look at the side label. When you read the juices, look at the side label and see what it's actually made of. And the ones that you really want to have, the more 100% juices, cost about 5 times as much for a quarter the amount. Grape Force is strong with this young Padawan. With you, young Padawan. Oh, when did I add that one? There we go. Somebody put in something about Grape Force? I don't know. I try to watch TV on my lunch breaks and work, lol. Well, I try not to watch too much TV. I try to look for specific things. 20-year-old flying around in your Mustang. Hey, I didn't get a Hey, you know what? You're right. I did get my Mustang when I was 20. I still have that. That's interesting you should say that, Dada. How did you find that out? Did I tell you about my Mustang? Dada, do we have to have weird conversations about what you do and don't know? I'm not sure anymore. I'm a little lost, Dada. I have an older Mustang. I have a 95 GT, 5-speed, 5.0. Beautiful little car. Needs a paint job because it's getting old. But it's low mileage and I was working on rebuilding the motor because it sat for a while when I was in jail. So it's sitting on my other property and needs a lot of work. So yeah, I probably did tell Dada about that. That generation was nice. It was the 94 and 95 were the last vertical light series in the Mustangs. They were also the last standard 5.0s that were put out on the market. Then they started switching over to a 4.6 liter Vortec motor into a automatic transmission. Some of the automatic transmissions had the 6-speed. That was kind of a cool add-on that might have been nice, but that was only with the 4.6 or the special order 5.0 GTs, and I want to say there was something, it wasn't just a GT, there was another marking. I want to say maybe the Cobras had to be the 5.0s between 96 and 01, something like that. I don't know. I'm a little off on my cars anymore. 4.7, that's it, not 4.6. The 4.6 was the Vortec motor. The 4.7 was the Ford replacement. The Vortec motor goes in the Chevys, like, you know, the old Bravada I had, you know, little Regals, Buicks, GMs had the 4.6 liter motors and the 3.1s. The Cobra was the 5.0. See, yeah, after 96, they had to switch it over to the Cobra. The Mustangs came out at the 4.7s. Hey jolly. Is this changed enough for you? Found on road dead. It absolutely was found in my driveway dead. I usually make it home with my Fords. Other cars, not so much. They die, you know, about as frequently, sometimes more, because I'll drive them harder because I like them more. 4.3 Vortec, 4.6 is Ford. Are you sure? Yeah, 4.6 is the V6 Ford motor that they replaced in the Mustang. The was it 4.3 or 4.7? 4.1. No, the 3.1. Now I'm confusing myself. 4.3 Vortex V6 is a thirsty ass motor, but it's tough as nails. I'm gonna have to look. It was in 93 Olds Bravada. I want to say had a 4.7. I could be wrong. Maybe it was the 4.7 liter V6 Vortex. I know I didn't sound. 4.3 doesn't sound familiar for the Vortex that I had in that truck. And that thing was a beauty. 3.1 and 4.3 were GM motors. That sounds familiar, but would it be a 4.3? Damn. I bought that thing when I was like 18. I beat the hell out of that thing. And you know what the cool thing about the 93 Bravada was? Sometimes you get into cars and they have cool little amenities and things. When I got into that Bravada and bought it, it was all leather interior. It had all the cool stuff. And the dash. The dash, as soon as you started the keys, you saw these little lights light up and go to the top and come back to the bottom and then bounce up where they were supposed to be. Everything. Digital, speedometer. It was one of the coolest cars I've ever had. The dash was really cool, but scary when I was driving it a long distance and I blew out the water pump and you see the dash start to show the temperature and the voltage and everything go in all sorts of directions. And you know in Star Trek when red alert, shields up, sir, we're being fired on, all you hear is beep 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 beep. I'm from the dash, and you watch all these meters start turning red and then bounce back to green for split seconds and then turn to red, and they're just flying in all sorts of directions. You're like, oh my god, what's going on? Is it gonna blow up? Blah, 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 blah. No, it's gonna die. Come on, make it to the next exit. Blah, 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 blah. Right to the gas pump and stuck. Mercury Topaz. Honestly, I'm not fond of Mercuries. Certain Fords really aggravate me, especially Sables. The Mercury Sable Ford Taurus is, if I never have to, I never want to be in another one again. How did I make it almost an hour? Holy crap. What am I still doing here, guys? I'm like wiping my sweat from my forehead and I have nothing to drink. I just wanted a relaxing stream. This was fun for me. I started setting stuff up and I went, no, I'm too tired. I'm not going to plan anything. I'm just going to chat and mess with stuff and see how everybody's doing and just kind of hang out. That's what I wanted to do. Like I said, I kind of do what I want. So I am working on stuff. Tomorrow's my quote-unquote day off. I told my kids Thursday we might play video games again. So I might be stuck on Minecraft most of tomorrow. But we'll see what I do. We'll find out. Kids like it. Poor old nigger needs a Cadillac Pontiac. I actually sold an older car that was my grandma's because I couldn't afford to buy it for my aunt. But I bought the house. So that's okay. That's okay. I couldn't afford to buy the car after buying the house. I'll deal with that. I let the car go. What else is there to do? What else is there to do? Folks, thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so sound effects. I want to ask you all to please make sure you play with my buttons. And if you didn't see the video I released earlier today, it is 1.5 minutes long, and I took the liberty of asking my kids if they wanted to help. They were more than excited. I got 6 seconds out of almost 30 minutes worth of work. So, thanks for your time, everybody. Have a good night. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you all had as much relaxing, fun time as I did. And we'll see what I come up with next time. Goodbye.